So, the UEFA Champions League is over, and Liverpool are the champions. There were many incidents that took place. No, not that one. In the first minute, referee Damir Skomina pointed to the spot, because Tottenham's Sissoko was adjudged to handle the ball in the box. Liverpool went on to win the match, but many are asking, was it the right call by Skomina? Former referee Peter Walton and UEFA Chief Refereeing Officer Roberto Rossetti defended the decision, with Rossetti stating the following. When the arm is totally out of the body, above the shoulder, it should be penalized. If the defender is making the body bigger in order to block the ball, it is not fair. He further went on to say, it is different if the defender is challenging and playing the ball and it rebounds. But if he is looking to block a cross or a shot on goal and the player is trying to spread his body, then it is a handball. This week on Let's Ask the Ref, we ask our very own Michael Ragoonath. He gives us a more detailed explanation on the decision.
Thanks for having me again.
Of
Henry.
course.
So it's a pleasure. The handball is going to be a big point this year in football. And of course, Champions League final. And there we go. First incident in the game. It's a handball call.
Yep.
Right? And the world is now on Twitter, on all the different media, people have different opinions. But referees are trained. Right? And if you can recall, we had talked about a number of phrases we had used previously. Right? A couple of them are whether the hand is in a natural position or a unnatural position. Whether the hand is close to the body or away from the body.
Yeah.
Right? Now, when the hand is away from the body, it is interpreted as making the body bigger. Right? We'll come back to that.
Yep.
Right? Whether it was hand to ball or ball to hand. Another interesting point.
Yep.
And the distance between the two players who were involved in the incident. All of these things are what we have to look at.
Yeah.
Coming into play with 2019, 2020 changes to the laws of the game speaks specifically about the arm being above the shoulder and wrist,
Okay.
which in the interpretation of it makes the body bigger naturally. And the only time we as referees expect to see a player hands above his shoulder is when he is jumping. In a jumping action, to either chest trap the ball, header the ball, in those two occasions. So there is no real reason, because a player doesn't run around with his hands above his head.
Okay.
Okay? And when we zoom in now at the incident in the Champions League final that the referee called for handball, we have to look and see if it meets the criteria. So let's go through that.
Yes.
You can tell me one of the things you probably think it was.
Initially, I mean, this is just my opinion, it's a very divisive opinion. At first glance, I honestly thought maybe it was an error and it should probably lay it off, but based on the rules that you're explaining to me.
Yeah, and I'm glad you said that, because one of the phrases that I didn't mention was action versus reaction.
Yep.
Right? But I mentioned about the closeness of the players to each other.
Yeah.
So the closer the players are together, there's where we have to differentiate whether it was a reaction or an action.
Yeah.
But there's no longer that in place.
I see. So
Right?
distance is no longer.
No longer.
Okay.
We don't have that to worry about.
So in this particular incident, he was raising his arm in the apparently pointing to his defender in a gesture.
So he's doing what? He's actually taking a risk.
Yep.
Which is what our friend from UEFA told us.
Yep. And he's essentially, I'm saying, assuming that a professional player should know better now.
Of course.
Because he's essentially playing within the parameters of the rules.
Yeah.
And I'm sure these guys know this. I'm assuming maybe they tried to blur the lines and they probably escaped over the years and he probably thought he would get away with one.
Yes. Apparently, it looked and seems as he was trying to give some directions to some of his teammates, right? Anticipating the play of the attacker,
Yeah.
right? And in doing so, his arm was above his shoulder.
Yeah.
So, point one, was the arm in a natural position? No. Because he wasn't contesting the ball,
Okay.
right? So, his arm was not in a natural position. It was in an unnatural position. Secondly, was it above the shoulder? Yes, it was.
Yep.
And thirdly, and some may want to debate it, But in my opinion, based on what I saw, and I went frame to frame, there's actually movement of the hands downward towards the ball.
So that's
towards the ball.
essentially sealed the deal.
And that is the killer.
Ah.
Now, if you look at it carefully, if he had probably moved the hand up further, the ball may not have struck the arm.
Yep.
It's on the downward movement of the arm, the ball made contact with the hand.
Nice.
And therefore, the referee had no choice but to blow an award and penalty.
So the final verdict is based on a very informed opinion that it is most definitely a penalty. Because a lot of people are saying out there, you know, you heard the discussions, you know, people have the interpretations of these rules, but this is why we have this particular segment, because we get it straight from the source itself. The interpretation of the rules are down to these parameters that you set here.
So, we have the ball, you have the ball. You are the attacker.
Yes.
I am the defender. Right?
Yeah.
My arm is here. Is this natural to play? While the other arm is away.
Yep.
Right? So the ball, you can
in.
simulate the ball. If I do this, the ball may have passed. But instead I choose to do this. Right? Now it's closer to the body. The ball was coming in here. Right? My arm was here. And I came down.
Yeah.
Right? Or even if I go back, the arm is still here. So this is considered as making the body bigger. And arm to the ball.
So the key words are making the body bigger.
Exactly.
Okay, interesting.
Exactly.
Very
If
interesting.
that arm was not there,
Yeah.
no offense. No offense.
That is, you see, these are the key details that's often overlooked by us very passionate fans. Because, you know, while I was looking at the game, I was like, oh, come on, ref. You know, the usual response. But then
Too early in the game. Too early in the game.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people, you know, it's an emotional game, it's a Champions League final, and, you know, obviously Tottenham fans will not appreciate it. But at the end of the day, it's a justified rule, well within the parameters that it has. That
With the
has
new
been set.
interpretation of the handball,
Yeah,
the referee in that game got it spot on.
excellent. So you'd give him a 10 out of 10.
Excellent decision by the referee.
Excellent.
And it's going to be a clip that I'm going to be using. I already cut the clip.
Wow.
I already cut the clip, Andre. And in my next sessions with referees here in Trinidad, the referees that we are training to operate in a professional league that we have, we're going to show them. This is a beautiful example.
Yeah.
In a big game, right? And the referee had we would say, the cojones, right, to make the tough calls.
It's Kevin's favorite
right?
word. Yeah.
You would not think that in the second minute of the game, in a Champions League final, with a top players, you know, the referee was ready to make that call. And he did. And he did a beautiful job.
So verdict, out of 10, it's a 10 out of 10 for the decision.
Well, of course, you know, for that decision.
Of course. Yeah, in the
right,
context of that decision. Yeah. Because I'm sure there are others.
The referee was on spot, his positioning, his proximity to play, right? There was no doubt, there was immediate whistle and signal to the penalty mark.
Excellent. So there you have it, folks, from the source himself. Let us know what you think in the comment section below. Do you agree? Do you disagree? Let us know your thoughts, because there's a lot of changes which EXTV will be covering with Mr. Ragoonath himself, explaining all the rules. We'll have a mini series. Each week we'll have a new one explaining each new rule, which you guys could have and gals could have a look at and see the changes to come in football. So this is Andrew Sokla. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Comment in the comment section below, because when you do that, you automatically qualify for a chance to win a copy of FIFA 19 from the kind folks of Maestro.
Just a reminder, everyone, for more episodes with Shaka Hits Luck, be sure to head over to our YouTube channel. Also, don't forget to subscribe for more updates, interviews, and content.